Morning, welcome back to the Flatbed Diaries. It's Monday morning. I'm in the first lay-by on the A66 from the A1. I've just pulled in here to check my straps, which is a good job I did because pretty much all of them were loose. Carrying plastic brand new chemical tanks and a bit of steel framing on the back. The two drops, first one in Livingston.
Towards Rough for 34 miles.
Because the plastic chemical tanks, they've got a bit of give, so I'm guessing they've given a bit. While I've been strapped them up on Friday, I checked them this morning. I saw some straps flapping around a little bit, so I managed to get to 66. Pulled in and just checked them all and nipped them all up. This is what it is. I won't quite get there in one go, so I'll check them again when they have a bit break before I set back off. Currently got 176 miles to go, 3 hours 20 left. I've got 3 hours 17. So I will probably stop at Hamilton Services for 45, unless I need to use the facilities somewhere first. Yeah, so get over the 66, onto the M6 and then keep going north. Catch you in a bit. You rejoin me up near Lesmahago. We're going to go in the Route 74 truck stop for my break. I've already had 15 minutes down at Annandale. I had to nip in and use the facilities. I want to go to the shop at Route 74 to see if I can find a couple of bits that I want. Shouldn't be far away now, I don't think. Not a bad run up so far. Rechecked the straps down at Annandale. Everything's still tight. Recheck again when I get up to Lesmahago, up to Route 74. From there I'm only going to be half an hour, 40 minutes away from my drop. For my first drop anyway. Once that's off, I'll have to rejig the trailer a little bit. I've got two tanks strapped with the steel, and I've got some stuff to go back on as well, which I don't know how much there is. So I'll have to do a bit of rejig of it, just to make sure everything is on and secure. Once I get the tanks off, I'm hoping they'll move the turn load back up to the headboard for me. I don't like having single bits or bits and bobs just sitting at the back of the trailer for no reason. There we go, mile and a half to go to Lesmahago, Route 74. Junction 10 if you're northbound, junction 9 if you're southbound. You come off at junction 9, come down the road that runs parallel with the 74, brings you down to junction 10, and then you go across the roundabout and then you're in. you can't get into it. You can't get off the junction 10 southbound, I don't believe. I don't think there's a slip road there yet, that's why you have to use junction 9. So I'll take you all the way in. I might even sneak a camera into the shop and show you around Route 74. It is one of the best truck stops. Definitely one of the best truck stops in Scotland and the country, I think. Don't think it quite beats Formula at Ellesmere Park, because that is an outstanding truck stop for facilities. Parking's better here, but the facilities are a higher quality down there, and which is saying something because the facilities up here are incredible as well. It also has a Tesco right just across the road, so if you need anything food-wise, it's not a long walk over to Tesco and just grab some food, bits and bobs that you need. The fridge parking is across the road as well, so that's separate from the main parking area. It's also where the trailer swap overs get done. The only thing you have to deal with in the main parking area is the fuel pumps, which overnight I don't think they really get used that much. I've stayed here half a dozen times. In the good old days when we were on Snap, various different companies.
M74 towards Glasgow, then take the motorway.
As you know, we now don't pay for parking unless it's out of our own pocket, so we don't pay for parking. The only thing I don't like about this place is the turning. It's not tight, it's just a little bit annoying.
After 900 feet, turn left.
Yes, I think I will have that first row there. In fact, I'm going to turn it round and park in this one here.
Turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn left,
there used to be something
then,
there.
at the end of the road, turn right.
Garage or something. Right, straight run, straight out. Right, I'm going to go into the shop, have a wander around. Might get some breakfast as well, if it's not too expensive. And I'll catch you in a bit. Well, I am just arriving at my first delivery in Livingston. Want to find it. Just pull onto Industrial Estate now. Sat-nav thinks it's nowhere that it's going, and then that's a case of finding the actual energy site.
After 900 feet, turn left, main road.
Oh, he's going to go for it anyway. Look at that. Quality driver.
Turn left.
Let's go see if we can find where we're meant to be. Now, I was told
at the end of the
it's
road,
down
turn
the road,
left,
on the at the end of the road on the right.
You have reached your destination.
He also said reverse down
Turn
it because
left,
it's a bit of
then
a
you have
pain.
reached your destination.
But let's have a drive down because I'm not walking all the way down there to have a look. Get the flashers on. Right, that's where we are. So let's see where we need to be. Please sign in at main office. Where's the main office? No sign of an office over there. Just pull it over here. And go find someone. Come back to you in a bit. There's the two bridges side by side. Get another shot of them. But there's three bridges side by side. There's three bridges side by side. Hopefully that came through. If not, get him in a second when we start going over the furthest to the Never Eat Trade West. Yes, I am that thick sometimes. We're on the eastern side, therefore we're on the western bridge. The original fourth bridge, which is the Red Railway Bridge, is the furthest away. I'm not sure what the grey one is. Somewhere like in the middle. And this is the Queensferry crossing, the new one. 360's probably got the better view, so I'll leave it with that one. Afternoon. Right, I have just finished my delivery at Diageo distillery in Cameron Bridge, near Leven in Scotland. I'm now on my way back down to Drumcross, Livingston, to pick up the damaged section that should have been loaded on me this morning but wasn't ready, so because it's on the way home, I'm going to go back for it. That was an interesting one. So it was full on distillery. So in theory, she didn't ask me, but there was meant to be no phones, no laptops, no watches, no cameras, no photography of any kind entering the site. But she never asked me for any of my stuff. I certainly didn't volunteer it. I didn't film on there for obvious reasons. Yeah. So I had to drive through the distillery into the bio plant, and then vice versa, swiping in and out the gates, and then when I change over from one part of the site to the other, swipe in again. So one bad, managed to get tipped fairly quickly. A little money to took everything off me. Now just heading back towards Edinburgh and then back across towards Livingston. Not quite the same way I came in, but it'll go back to the same places eventually. 21 miles from the Forth Road Bridge. So yeah, we'll get back, get reloaded. Currently got 4 hours and 6 minutes left driving time for the day. 47 minutes away from my reload. That'll knock me down to 3.25, 3:20 to head south. If I can get to Penrith or thereabouts, I'll be happy. Yeah. Should be parked up between 5 and 6. Nice little 14-hour day. And then I'll come back to you maybe tonight or in the morning. Catch you in a bit. Morning. 8 minutes past 4 on Tuesday. And
Just woken up in South Weight Services. Done my walk round checks. Dressed, ready to go. Just waiting on me 10 minutes. Got 124 miles back to the yard to then drop and swap and pick up two 12-ton transformers to run down to Peterborough. Oh, speaking of which, I better log on to my phone, Anna.
You will arrive at your destination at 6:36 a.m.
So, I don't know if that's going to come through or not. All our daily checks are reported through an app. We have to log on to it and check the vehicle each morning. And then once that's done, we get into the job screen. Which is like that. Like again, don't know if it's coming through or not. So this piece was going to go back to the customer. It's now going back to the yard to save me some time. It can be quite easily run down up back at transit. And yeah, pick up transformers today and tomorrow. So, right, that's 10 minutes. Let's best get cracking. It looks really red in here, doesn't it? Now I've got all of the lights up. Turn them ones off. Got the standard ones in the footwells. I tried getting some behind my seats, but they just wouldn't stick. And there's too much angle to use the trackway. So I have to come up with a new plan for that. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.
Confiscating his nephew's computer to use along with the Questora's single machine, Pazzi listed every criminal in northern Italy whose periods of imprisonment coincided with the time gaps in Il Mostro's series of murders. The number was 97. Pazzi took...
Everyone must agree, fog is the weirdest of all the weather. It just lands where it wants to land, comes and goes as it wants. Like, I've got a clear bit of road put to the side of me, fairly thick fog just down in the dip. I've also got a beautiful sunrise coming through every now and again when I'm not behind a hill. So I'm having a good run over at 66, by the way. Been nice and clear, foot down as much as possible. 56 all the way through dual carriageways, 50 mile an hour, barring that one bit of 40. Just coming up to bows now. Need to keep right once this car's gone past me. So that's the eastern snow gates just passed. For those that don't know, snow gates are there for obviously when they close the road for snow, they shut the gates. Safer than having vehicles and trucks getting stuck on the hills in between here and Appleby, I think it is. Not sure where other side of the gates are.
Keep right.
Now, let's see if I get this sunrise again in a second.
Follow A66.
And then I'll cut you loose for a bit. I can see it, but I think the trees are in the way. Yeah, I'll come back to you later.